We did it. We got through the week.
Yeah.
It's Friday.
I've been working hard this entire week here doing a million shows with you. It's been a long week.
Holy crap.
Long haul traffic.
I got to Tuesday and was like, this feels like a Friday.
Yeah.
After Monday, I was ready to be done. But then we had to put in 4 more days because that's how weeks work, apparently.
That's rough.
And it was tough. And I'll tell you this, I don't like it when you're gone. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Kind of Funny Morning Show. My name is Nick. With me today is my esteemed colleague, good friend, and part-time lover, Greg Miller.
What up, everybody? Welcome back. Hold your applause. It's okay.
You and Tim, it turns out, actually do a tremendous amount of work.
Yeah, right? Yeah. When
Didn't
we're not
know
here
that.
and you have to actually fucking do the jobs we do. Not good for you.
I had to do the Game Over Greggy show, which I'm delighted to say I've hosted prior. Knocked it out of the park today.
Oh, did you?
This time, yeah. But we forgot, we did an ad in the middle of it, which I nailed, and then they gave us another ad afterward, and Kev was like, you gotta do the ad. I'm like, this is a bridge too far.
This is too much. I can do one ad.
This is too much.
I can do one ad, Nick Scarpino
I had to
said.
get the ad together. It was like pick parts of the thing,
Sure.
Do this, do that.
Yeah.
Pick a book that you've read before that you can do for these people.
Oh, okay. It was an Audible.
It was an Audible doc.
Okay.
But you know how Audible gives you like 15 points? Like just pick the one that you think is good that you want to talk about.
Sure.
I'm not good at that. I want you to tell me exactly what I have to show.
Just lie. You want to be. You don't want to think. You don't want to put any Nick Scarpino
No.
into it.
I don't want to think at all.
Right.
I think in my brain,
Yeah.
the less I think, the more plausible deniability I have for what
Yeah.
comes out of my mouth.
Sure.
People go, Nick, you said that. I go, yes, but I have no idea that I said
Did
that.
I say it?
And
I
that
don't know. You
is
tell me.
the point
Here's
here.
the problem I have with Tim and I going away.
What's that?
Is that, of course, we leave you here, and you're on paper, you're the adult. You're the one that makes sure we get health care. You're the one that makes sure we get
pay
paid.
the bills.
But outside of that,
Yeah.
you're grand idiot around here. You know what I
God,
mean?
yeah.
And you're in here with a bunch of other kids. Everyone apparently just came in with fucking forged signatures from moms saying they're sick. Joey Noelle trying to tell me she's sick. Joey Noelle was sick 2 weeks ago, week and a half ago. She has more white blood cells than all of us combined.
Yeah.
Andy Cortez, sick again, apparently. Yeah, you're here. Andy Cortez, like,
Pop, I've got the black lung.
I think he's probably playing the God of War, you know what I mean?
Oh
You got
my
tricked
God, no.
by it. I saw you complaining about it too, or maybe Andy's trying to drag you down with it.
I was feeling a little ill yesterday. But because I'm a champion, because I have the body of a champion, the immune system of a champion, the hands of a champion. Have you seen these? You can't see them on camera, but look at these champion hands. I feel great. I woke up today, knocked
Back
it
at
out.
it?
Got picked this up, felt a little like, whoa, wait a minute, hold on a sec. Luckily there's sugar in here, gonna bring you right back
Yeah,
up.
exactly.
Andy starts, remember when you had bosses? And
Yeah.
you'd be like, I'm not sure if I want to work tomorrow. I kind of feel a little ill.
Sure.
I'm going to start the thread now.
Yeah.
Text them the night before. Hey, man.
Yeah, just say,
not
hey,
feeling
heads
so
up.
good.
Yeah.
Just so they really know that you really tried to get better before you came
11
in.
o'clock, he puts on Slack. I'm not going to come in tomorrow. I got a sinus infection. I just got antibiotics. I'm like, what doctor is seeing you at 10:30 in the evening?
No.
It's similar to Joey's bullshit. Oh, she's been sick all week. I saw her doing sham bongs or some shit with Jen this week.
Yeah.
I still came to work though, that's the thing.
That's
No,
my
Joey
woman.
did, and
That's my
Joey-
woman. Fight
we,
through the
uh,
pain.
And now I'm sick.
Yeah, Joey's the one we blame for getting us all sick because she came back from the PAX plague. She,
But I don't have a sinus infection.
but day one, you sat
cough
down and you're like, I just don't feel so well. And I was like, okay, maybe Joey's starting to pull the card, planting the seed, like maybe she doesn't want to work tomorrow because, I understand. Everything you've done to a boss, I've done to Fran multiple times over the years.
And
Call him
harder.
right now, he knows absolutely. Then, the next day, just to sell it, I come in, Robitussin all over her desk.
Sure.
Crumpled up tissues that I'm like, you didn't use those. Those are brand new tissues you're wasting.
I have concerns if Joey has a home of her own. Because she is always closing down the place and sending slacks in the middle of the night. I'm
Yeah.
like, maybe when if she leaves early and she says she's going home, just goes around the block a few times.
Oh no, that's what I think
Wait
Kevin
for us
does.
to leave.
Because Kevin's always here.
No, Kevin's got to go home. Paula would understand.
But I feel like Kevin goes home, touches base with Paula, eats a burrito in the middle of the fucking
Sure.
carpet, and
Sure.
then comes right back here.
Sure.
Because
Sure.
he is, he likes living out of this place.
Yeah.
Also, Kevin turned me on to the fact that he has remote control of every computer.
Oh, yeah.
And so that when I walk in, he can log on to every computer and see via their
Yeah.
cameras
Oh, yeah.
what's going on.
Yeah.
Which I find thank you, bud. Which I find to be simultaneously, yeah, I'm a little sick. Simultaneously
Everyone's
creepy as shit, but also very secure.
I thought, the best part about an office bug
Yeah.
is that once it makes its round, I thought
You're
we
done.
were clear. We're done. We're free and clear. I was
Well, you
fighting
guys-
it. Joey was fighting it.
You brought back the fucking PAX
No,
blood. You did.
my blood cells were jacked up at PAX. Jen was like doing sinus resistance and stuff because she the week before PAX I had been a little bit sick. She had got it from me. She had then gone to PAX and she was gone. She went to Montreal. We were separated so long. I come home. You think I wasn't making out with her and she's all like snotty and disgusting?
Fuck yeah, you
I'm
were.
all over her. And look at me.
Fuck yeah, you
strong like bull. You know what I mean? Nothing's gonna stop me this time.
You are, well, first off, you're an ex-champ.
I'm not
You might be a
Once you
champion
get
one
that
day.
champion's blood inside
can't get it out.
you can't get it out.
Fun fact, never knew what the inside of one of those liquid things
Did you just blow it up?
Well, because I went to push it through and the whole thing just exploded on me. I was like, fuck it.
Too strong.
Put it in my mouth.
Go wash your hands.
Put it in my mouth, and it is the medicine
Yeah.
in my mouth is so horrible tasting
That's why I put it in the
that
bed.
it actually can't.
I got paper towels.
Hold
But do you want?
Hold on. I'm gonna have Cool Greg bring a wet paper towel and a dry paper towel.
Just one paper towel's fine. This is good.
You want wet ones?
Yeah, can you give me just like not wet, slightly damp paper towel? And if Andy has some, I believe Andy has some of that alcohol rub on his desk.
Yeah, that really
Could you
worked
please
out well
bring
for
that
him,
over?
apparently.
Well, I'm good. That's great.
Well, get that off. Just throw that on the ground at least. I don't want it up here by
going in Groot.
the surprise on. the
Oh
surprise.
no, it went by Spider-Man's hat.
No!
No Spider-Man. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Kind of Funny Morning Show. We'll get through the rigmarole real quick here because we've got some fun stuff to unpack. We do this show each and every day here on twitch.tv/kindoffunnygames, 11 a.m. Pacific time. You can be in the Twitch chat. You can be a Twitch subscriber. We're going to talk to you guys later, give you guys a video game, all sorts of fun stuff happening. Thank you, sir. But before we get to that, of course, today's episode of the show is brought to you by kindoffunny.com/tickets. Let me tell you one thing right now. There ain't nothing wrong with a little bump and grind.
Yep.
Was the theme of my high school and my college years after I lost weight. If you guys want to come and bump up against each other and rub your bodies up against each other and just explore each other's bodies in front of me for my viewing pleasure, that's happening in San Francisco.
Let's make some
June
babies.
30th.
Let's make some mistakes.
I'm
June
gonna-
30th, San
I'm calling
Francisco.
it right now, though. We had a Kind of Funny Live kid, right? Didn't some kid get born after Kind of Funny Live because he got knocked up on Kind of Funny? Yeah. What do they name that kid? Rhetorical question, because I know it wasn't Nick. And this is bullshit. I put so much work into Kind of Funny Live that if you knock your wife up, or your significant other up, or just a rando up, you better fucking name that kid Nick. I don't care if it's a girl, Nikki, totally fine. Okay? But I provided the environment for you. I am the one that figured out how to fly Tim Gettys down, and when he got midway, I know it got your husband like, whoa, that's amazing, right? Be careful with the fire hose everywhere, right?
So did they get impregnated? That was like the beginning of the show. Did they fuck while the rest of the show was happening in front of us?
I watched a movie called Sisters last night.
Sure,
and there are two characters that in high school used to fuck everywhere.
Yeah.
And so just in the midway through climax, he's like, I want to be inside you. And he's like standing behind, she's like, put it in me. And they just start begging like as everyone, like just standing there. So I imagine that's
Where
what
were
it
they
was.
standing around?
They were all around this pool that had sunken. And everyone was watching the pool. And so they were just standing, he just like went inside of her.
Is this a porn? Is this a porn?
No, it
movie?
was a Tina Fey
Sisters.
movie.
Oh, okay. I thought it was
I'm sure
like
if you
search sisters on Pornhub, you found this. Yeah.
Kevin, bring up Pornhub.com right now. I'm just
Kevin,
kidding.
don't. This is not. I see him working over there. This is not one of those things, Kevin.
No, go to kindoffunny.com/tickets, get your tickets. We have early bird tickets right now, $60. Don't be one of those people who complains, oh, I didn't know it's $60, because we gave you a month. Okay,
Yeah,
after
you're running out of time.
April 30th, you have more than half a month away. Plenty of time to get your tickets. After that, we're gonna call you guys the lazies. That's what we're gonna do right there. Boom.
Okay.
You don't know about this yet, do you?
Don't know what's
Now,
about to
I'm
happen.
slowly but surely-
I don't know what's about to happen.
slowly but
I
surely-
am black and white David Spade on the screen.
I'm slowly but surely making segment breaks for everything we do, and the first segment break we have right now.
Oh, so
is
the
what I
idea
like
we
to-
originally had on like January 5th, 2015, of like, wouldn't it be cool if we had transitions for Call of
Remember when we
Duty?
sat down and said, Nick, you should probably largely take care of the show, and I was like, oh, cool, we can have transitions,
Yeah,
and we
yeah.
can do more movies, and it can be shenanigans. We've done none of that.
Yeah.
This is the step one.
Okay, step one,
So
lay it on me.
by 2020, we'll have all of the
full-
transitions that
okay.
I want to see. But ladies and gentlemen, it's housekeeping time. Ladies and gentlemen, it's housekeeping time.
No, hold on.
Ladies and gentlemen,
So close. Hold on.
it's housekeeping time.
Not gonna work.
It's not gonna work?
Well, I mean, that's not gonna work. But all right, yeah.
We don't need a green, just roll the clip.
Housekeeping?
Come back in an hour.
Housekeeping, you want me for pillow?
Please go away. Let me sleep for the love of God.
Housekeeping, you want me to jerk you off?
What kind of hotel is this?
It's Tommy Boy.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen.
It's
Welcome
Tommy
back
Boy.
to housekeeping. Let's see. Oh, the tournament.
Oh, someone else made that.
Oh, yeah, someone else made
Oh,
that
thank
first.
God. I thought this is why Nick doesn't answer emails. Is
Oh,
that he was
no,
making
no.
this clip?
No, I don't answer
okay,
emails
I'm
'cause
fine with
just-
it then. I'm
just
fine with
not-
this transition.
I'm just not paying attention to you. That's what's going on right there. Kevin,
Yeah.
let's bring up the tournament.
Kevin!
Let's see, what round are we in now?
We
Final
are finishing
match?
off. Here's what's happening, ladies and gentlemen. Today, this is the final poll of the second round. Portillo's leads against Taco Bell. We voted for Taco Bell, huh? Kind of funny?
No, that's just me.
Huh.
This is my personal Twitter.
You voted for Taco Bell. A2 Brute? A2 Brute?
I wanted to give it to Portillo's, but they won't fucking come up here because they're afraid. You know that's the truth.
What do you mean they won't come up here?
They won't open
come
up
to
Portillo's.
the Bay Area.
Oh, okay,
scared
fair.
shitless of
Okay,
us.
that's fair. Okay,
Yeah.
that's fair.
They're scared of
Taco
us.
Bell's ain't afraid of shit. They're like right down the block.
Portillo's has done way more for us as a company than Taco Bell has.
I drove by Taco Bell yesterday, though, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I would prefer.
There's
Well,
that.
you know what? I've actually said on subreddit in this dumb tournament that is meaningless. I won't take sides. But 38 minutes left in that poll, and that will close out the second round. Now, usually that means there'll be breaks. Catch your breath. Ah! Not today, ladies and gentlemen.
double threat.
Today, once we have our Elite Eight, all 4 of those matchups go live and continue on until next Monday morning.
Excellent.
A whole weekend of 4 matches ready to go.
Couple things I wanted.
I really like DiGiorno's and Portillo's in the
Yes.
chat, just talking.
I mean, if you want to talk
That's so
about,
great.
and I mean, I'm sure when we get there, we'll do another. We like to milk things, as you know. We'll do a whole awards or something maybe for this. MVP in my mind so far of the Kind of Funny tournament has to be DiGiorno.
DiGiorno's.
They're in the chat,
Has
they're on
been-
Twitch, they're responding to every tweet, they're sending people random coupons and pizzas when they don't
Hard.
have what they need.
hard.
Come on now.
Now,
Come on now.
DiGiorno's,
Still
whoever,
can't fucking send us a pizza. I'm sorry to cut you off.
it's not a problem.
I'm just.
They sent us a
out
ton of pizzas.
Yeah, I know. That was wow. What have you done for me
So
lately?
now what you're asking
What have you
DiGiorno
done?
do, well, let me see if I understand what you're saying, Kevin. What you're asking DiGiorno to do is have a standing order of buffalo chicken pies that come in here over and over.
What would that be so bad?
Once a month, you want to say?
I'm just saying.
I'm
you know?
asking.
I'm just saying.
I'm asking you.
Maybe not just buffalo. Like the pepperoni's pretty great.
Sure.
They're all great.
So
just
what I'm
not
asking
the big
you-
ones that don't fit in our oven.
What I'm asking you is that's how you feel it should go.
I mean, I think that's pretty clear to everyone.
I'm not saying that's a bad idea. I think you're in a great spot. How do we pitch it to DiGiorno? Because right now they have a bargaining chip. They're still alive in this race. They're doing really well. Do
mean,
they have to win it all for us to get a monthly order of DiGiorno's?
No, they
you
can
think?
just start that. So
They can just start
yeah,
giving us the pizza.
Right,
Because
exactly.
we've given them a lot of publicity already.
Yeah.
Okay.
Interestingly enough, not in the chat today.
Not in the chat today.
Disappointing.
DiGiorno is like Beetlejuice, where if you say it 3 times, they will appear.
Yeah, someone will figure it out.
So trust
they
me.
have Google. alerts
DiGiorno
already.
is moving right now and logging in, and that we'll see what they feel, how they feel about that. All right?
Here's what I want to throw out at you.
Lay it on me.
As a joke that I've been trying to milk. You know how I like to kill things and just drive
Sure,
them to the
of course,
ground.
of course.
I like to think of DiGiorno as a human being.
Sure, of course.
Not as an organization. I call him Bill DiGiorno. And I like to believe that it's just him running the shop.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
Old Papa Bill DiGiorno in the chat.
Papa Bill over there kneading up the
really hard.
dough.
Just, God damn it. I should really hire
He's like, you know
some
what I
more
want to do
people."
now? I want to do like the pan pizzas. I want to send them out. There you go. Oh, there you go. Yeah.
What do you want for your toppings? That's what they do.
Jen is very insistent on doing a pizza night with you,
Okay.
where we make. You won't eat them, obviously. But
I'll
we'll
eat it.
make the
I'll pick a
pizza.
cheat day and we'll go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we just do that because when she gets impressed, she gets a little flustered. I think when you start doing the whole.
when I do the whole
we start-
rigmarole?
Yeah.
I
yeah.
throw it up. I accidentally get a little bit of like flour just like right on this cheek. Just a little bit right here. It's okay. No sweat though.
Okay. No, I do need to be there.
I prefer
honey. I
that
do
Greg
need to
would be there just because life is a team sport. And that's what I like.
That's.
Also, sometimes I go hard, and it's nice to have someone that knows CPR. All right, what else do we have on housekeeping today, Kevin? Let's see. Oh,
That was it.
do we want to do this now, or do you want to do this as the big topic?
No,
Right
let's
here.
do it now. Let's do it now, don't you think? Otherwise,
yeah.
this cake's gonna go bad.
Ladies and gentlemen, about 24 years ago, an angel was born. Not in this country, because God forbid she'd be perfect, but someplace in a far-off world called Montreal, Quebec. Am I getting any of this right?
No, I mean, there's a lot. Quebec was right. That was the first part.
She is a Quebecois,
Quebecois.
a Quayan. She's the light of
Quayan?
like a
Qui-Gon?
Bouvian?
She's a Qui-Gon?
Why don't you give this intro? How about that?
What's up, everybody? It's me, Greg Miller, and I fell in love with a French-Canadian girl named Geneviève Saint-Onge, and I married her, and it's her birthday today. Come on out, Jen. She bought a new dress. Why are you bringing your computer? What do you?
She's like a mid-email.
She got a birthday dress.
Birthday.
She's got a jean jacket.
I'm hiding behind the cake.
Yeah, well, yeah, and so we got you a cake for your birthday. Because that's what you wanted, right?
Thank you.
No
That's
problem.
what I want.
You wanted a cake. They said that's all you wanted for your birthday. That's what we got you.
Yeah.
So open it up, and then let's eat some. Susie cakes, of course.
Am I gonna be
Love it.
scared?
I say the best cakes in San Francisco.
I would agree. I would agree.
You want to go Sky Cam, Kev?
Oh, sure.
I've never actually had a full, like, we.
Oh, trust me, we won't eat the entire thing.
No, no.
Well,
We will
oh.
die.
I mean, like, we've had
Alright.
pastries from Susie Cakes, but not a cake.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, careful! You got a burger here.
My wedding cake was Susie cake.
Hold on, I got the giant.
I don't
one.
think
Yeah,
had your
give me a little cut here.
Watch out, everybody.
God.
I don't
There you go. I think there might be 2 more right here and here.
Yeah.
Oh, on the underneath side.
I think there might be. Like I don't know
see it, I
exactly
see
how
it.
to open a Susie cake. God damn, I love the Susie cakes. Never once have I ever gotten anything from Susie cakes. It is just like This is my favorite.
heavy.
People
Back
always
to
go,
Sky
oh,
Cam.
you got to get Kara's cupcakes or anything. Susie Cakes is the way
Susie
to
Cake
go
way
if you're
better.
in San Francisco. There you go.
Aww.
There you go.
Yay! Happy birthday, Mombo.
Thank you.
No problem.
I enjoyed picking this up this morning.
Thank you for doing that. Nick, of course, going the extra mile. Because I was like, what time do you come in to work? And he's like, usually 9 o'clock. I'm like, this cake place doesn't open till 10.
And I'm like, if you know something
And I
about
like how
me,
you shrugged. Like, yeah, sounds like a lie, right? What time you leaving your
I
neighborhood?
leave
9
between
o'clock?
9 and I said between 9 and 9:30.
Oh, you
and
leave.
he
I
was like,
you're never here.
oh, fuck no, I'm not here. I don't care about this business that much. No, but what he was like, do you mind being a little late? And I'm like, do I mind being a little late? I encourage it.
You're like, I guess I'll go to
I-
Starbucks.
there's
and
nothing
twist it
more
and
fun
twist
than
it,
it.
man.
Cake. Cut
So
the
big.
cake.
Wait, I want to make it
Cut
big.
the
Oh,
cake.
Now, I want you to know something. I defended your honor this morning.
Cake.
Wait, what? You want to
Because
make a video of you what?
I want to make an Instagram video. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
oh, okay. Go get your phone. It's your birthday. We'll wait.
Yeah, dude, we got
It's like
nothing
we're
else.
doing anything.
Cut the cake.
Cut the cake. Ah, it's gonna be good. This is my favorite Susie cake.
What kind of cake is it? Is it confetti?
This is the celebration one.
Oh,
yeah, the
yeah,
confetti
this is-
one.
this is Steve's
the
favorite
jam.
cake, too.
Cool Greg, you ever have this cake?
It's
Cool Greg, get ready to go to Flavortown. All right?
amazing.
All right.
This is the best cake.
Period.
Possibly in existence.
Thank you.
Arguably
I
in
agree.
existence.
I agree that I don't know if I've had a better.
lemon
Oh,
one.
what was I?
The lemon one? The lemon one?
Lemon
You know
one's
what?
good.
It's phenomenal.
I may or may not, at a
Do we
couple
have
points in my
candles?
life, have gotten all 3 slices of their cake.
Of course.
To try back to back.
Sure.
And I will say, I used to be a huge fan of the red velvet, still am. But this one is
Oh,
actually
I'm cutting it
better
for
than
you?
the red
Yeah.
velvet.
Okay.
Their frosting is
Wait,
next
so
level.
no candles?
No,
Oh,
we're
no.
all adults now. We don't need
Sing
that.
happy birthday.
We don't have 30 candles.
Well, I mean,
You're old now too.
even
How's
just
that feel?
one.
I still look like I'm 12. So
You know, you're closer to 30 than you are to 20 now.
It's a great point.
Yeah.
That's a really good point.
Really good.
That's a true fact. Are you ready?
Do you want to sing?
Oh shit.
Happy wait, get the video out.
Okay, go.
Am I cutting and we're singing? Or doing everything at once?
God.
What do you want? I don't know. You started tossing
Let's
in a whole bunch
sing
of things.
first, then cut.
All right.
Ready?
Happy
birthday to you. Happy birthday, Monboo. Happy birthday, Monbone. Happy birthday to you.
Now, 30 birthday spankings.
Put your face in the cake. Dip your
Bite
face in.
down.
Now, as I got the cake, I had him open it, of course, to make sure that whatever message was on there was right. And granted, and the person that was sitting next to me buying the cake was like, "Do you know what he had written on there?"
I sent the receipt.
And I said, "No, but I'll know it when I see it." And then I saw this, and I was like, "That's absolutely what."
That
Greg
is
had
what he would have
written
written, yeah.
And then she goes like, she proceeds to go like this. Well, I don't want to be a stickler, but I do speak French, and that is
The wrong-
masculine.
Yep.
And I said, "Stay in your motherfucking lane, lady."
Somebody.
That's what I said.
I don't know who.
Stay in your
I don't know
fucking
what
lane.
best friend corrected another best friend, but I
Everybody
appreciated
does it
it.
all the time. But
Today
She
when I
said
put
Mom
out
Bell, I guess, would be better.
Yeah, yeah,
You do it
exactly.
on purpose.
That's what I said. I said, I was like, you don't understand. It's a joke. He doesn't speak French. He just says it back to her. She goes,
Well,
that's perfect.
she calls me Mombo, so I repeat it back to her.
Yeah.
It's our pet name for each other.
Yeah.
And somebody today tried to correct us, and as I went to correct them, somebody must have already corrected the other person, because when I went to do it, it was like, that tweet doesn't exist anymore. So somebody got their face ripped the fuck off, trying to talk that real French shit, but we don't do that here, do we, Cool Greg?
We don't speak French.
Yeah!
We barely speak
And we're
English
proud
here.
of it!
We barely speak English here. All right, while she cuts
Is that
cake.
your piece? Is
Yeah.
that- is
No.
that-
Dude, if you ate that whole piece, you
I
would
would
go
die.
into fucking shock. This cake is deceivingly big. I can barely get through one.
so big.
When they cut the slice, by the way, they do a quarter of the fucking cake for you. And you get it and you're like, oh, I'm gonna eat this whole thing. You gotta do it in
Like
waves.
through like a third, and you're like, I gotta put it down.
Well, because otherwise your pancreas just shuts down.
Can you
It's
please
like, I can't
Skycam?
produce
This is the
much.
best cake I've ever cut.
This is amazing.
I'm killing it right
You're
now
doing
in
a great
terms of
job.
cutting a cake.
It's so perfect.
It's
Thank you,
beautiful.
just
Yeah,
like
it's
you.
beautiful.
Just like you. Love you so much. Kevin, go back to the wide camera.
Not the only thing that's too sweet in
Use
this room
tongue,
right now.
use tongue, use tongue.
Have sex in front of us. We get more subs. More subs. More
I don't know
subs.
if that's how it works.
Is that not how it works?
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
All right, who wants cake?
Oh, wait, you're done cutting it?
Well, I'm gonna cut these 4 pieces and then pass them out.
Yeah.
Show of
You
hands. Who
want
wants
this
cake?
little
Everyone. Kevin. All 3 of those want cake. I'm sure Tim will take a slice.
No,
and
he won't.
stare
You know
at
how
it for a
Tim
while.
is. Yeah, exactly.
You
I don't
could
want
feed
that.
like 50 people with that cake.
They actually make them bigger. Oh no, this is the bigger one.
Yeah, I went with the
They
big
make the
one.
smaller
I went
one.
with the big dog, isn't it?
We're never gonna finish that.
Well,
No, take it home.
what we usually
But
do.
don't
no.
refrigerate it. You can't refrigerate this.
You just wrap it in plastic.
Yeah, you just kind of keep the air away from it, and because if you refrigerate it, it dries out like that. There's no preservatives whatsoever in it.
I don't
So
know anything about cake.
well,
They put it on top of the box.
They put it on the box, but yeah, I would eat this in the next couple days, or else throw it out.
It's your birthday cake. But knowing how much we don't eat sweets, period.
We don't.
My prediction is people at Comic Outpost Experience about to have a real good afternoon.
You know, they
Kevin Coelho gonna have a real good afternoon too.
No,
I'll
put
say-
it in the freezer.
Yeah, I would freeze it.
Oh, and then eat it on our 31st birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Just like
it's
your wedding
your
cake.
birthday next week. We can no, in 2 weeks.
Just
get
eat it
another
next-
cake.
You know me?
Eat it like 2 days from now.
I can't count. You know that.
I will say the people at the comic book experience having a great couple weeks because I have been plying them with LaCroix.
Whatever happened? Did we get the shield and the
No,
thing?
because
and
the guy's not there and Kevin dropped the ball in this. But Kevin's gonna bring it
Kevin.
back. It's not. You're doing a great job at cutting this.
I
cake.
told you, man.
No, it's amazing.
But like, I feel like
Oh my
this is the
God,
part
look
that you
at
haven't figured out.
fucking
Oh, you
slide.
nailed
Oh
it.
my God.
Crushed
Holy
it.
shit.
Crushed it.
Look how big
Oh,
this
here,
is.
Skycam, how good that looks.
Look
though,
at
the
how many
confetti.
layers
Hold
this
on,
is.
hold on, hold
It is
on.
way too big.
Now, this is one of the things my wife doesn't like because she only wants there to be 2 lines of frosting, not 8. But I feel like she's got to stop
What
whining.
is the? Why is there liquid
confetti.
in it? Oh,
It's frosting.
no, but
What do you
Oh
mean?
no, that's
liquid?
just confetti. It's confetti cake. They just put tiny little confetti things in it.
Candy. It's candy.
like
That's sprinkles, like a. Just.
Do they
It's
not
amazing.
have sprinkles in Canada?
yeah.
They don't have a lot of things in Canada. Apparently, they only
Freedom.
have 3 things in Canada: healthcare, snow,
Oh my God.
and Canadian people.
But,
That's all they have.
Nick, you're not eating, right?
No, thank you. And a
Just-
lot of maple syrup.
You wanna pass it? You pass them back. Pass them back to the back of the
works.
Oh, I'm sorry, Joe.
It tastes like ice cream.
It does.
It's so fucking good. It's
the best
It's
cake.
like it's so sugary that your top teeth start hurting.
Yeah, it's the best.
And I love it.
Oh my god, I'm gonna do so many emails.
Oh my God, yeah, you are. This thing's you're gonna crash though in about an hour, so you better get all the work done now. Get all the work done now. Who else is left?
Cool, Greg.
Boom.
Tim's left, right?
Tim
He's not
Watson.
gonna have any.
What?
Tim sucks.
Oh,
He's the worst. I think if you just leave it on his desk, he'll eat it.
He's like, ooh. He just paws at it for a second like a dog, an old dog who doesn't
The way his
understand
brain
shit.
works is if like it's there, he'll do it.
He has
Got
to
it.
eat it eventually.
Yeah.
John of Legend says, Nick, don't forget about Poutine. I'm not sleeping on Poutine. I just don't think it's one of the things that anyone should be proud of in Canada. Do you miss Poutine? Do you miss good
I
Poutine?
do, I do.
Well, we'll get you some at some point.
I need to figure
Later.
out what the legal status is on cheese curds in America and why there's none of those.
In Missouri, on the drive there, the cheese store is advertising fresh cheese curds.
But why not? Like,
Wisconsin too, right?
Don't
Yeah.
they sell them at Trader Joe's?
Do you want to? I'm not.
Miss it too.
They might
You
not
want
be
to? Okay.
great, but don't
And then
they
I need
have-
you. You need a piece too, right?
I yet have to see real cheese curds on the West Coast. Like, I've seen 0.
I feel like Trader Joe's when I was there this weekend, earlier
Wow.
this week, had cheese curds.
If they do, oh, you better know what we're serving at our party.
Yeah, we got to go and test them because you're very particular.
Oh yeah, it has to be the real shit. Not that. Oh, look at me. I'm like just regular cheddar carved into
Fuck
a
that.
curd.
I'll tell you, a lot of
Fuck
people
that. We
talking
need the real
shit to
curds.
me in the chat right now because of my hate of the poutine.
Yeah.
A, I'm kidding, and B, I'm not kidding anymore. Fuck you guys.
I've decided. There you go, Joe. This for you.
Fuck you guys.
I decided I
Because
hate
I'll
it.
tell you what we have in the States. Of course, the better version of poutine fries, the chili cheese fries from Del Taco.
ew.
Way better, way easier to eat. The poutine fries, they just crumple some mozzarella cheese, some dry mozzarella
is
cheese
not
on top of
mozzarella.
it. Put some of Thanksgiving gravy from a fucking packet
It
on
is
top.
not Thanksgiving.
And then it just makes the fries soggy. It's
we
terrible.
Have we lived at Mission Cheeses before?
No.
Pickles and so. Bring this up, Kevin. What is this?
What? No, I'm looking into it. Let me see if they sell cheese curd
Okay.
by the pile.
But sometimes they pretend they do, and it's not cheese curds.
What is a real cheese curd in your brain?
It's one step into the process of cheddar making. It's right before the cheese. What's the
you're
word in
fine,
English? Right before it like becomes solid.
Okay.
So, like,
so
when
it's-
it
it's a-
coagulates.
So it's like an inert gas or a plasmid. Is
No.
that accurate, Kevin? A plasma?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Exactly.
I understand that then.
Plasma's actually after. You know that.
As an Italian, we have our own version of cheese curds. It's a giant ball of mozzarella cheese that you just eat. You just literally like a monster, grab a part of it, rip it off, eat it. That's what we used to do.
So good.
My mom used to take
Mozzarella.
giant balls of mozzarella,
Yeah.
and she would always, in order to make the pizza, she would just shred it down, shred it down, shred it down. This is when Mama Scarpino was younger and actually gave a shit.
Oh, wait.
Now she just buys it, freezes it, doesn't know how long it's been in there for, thaws it out halfway, because it's pizza, you can just throw it on top of it, it'll cook eventually, and it's not quite as good. But back in the day, she would always get to the part where she was about to grind her knuckles, and then stop and go, and then look at her fat kid, and go, do you want to eat the rest of this cheese? It's only 1,000 calories. And I'd go, give me the cheese in my mouth, and I would just nibble on mozzarella.
I could see her tossing it at you like a dog. And
Like
you
I'm a changed dog.
No, but him just totally failing. Not even like moving, just eating it off the floor.
It just hits my forehead. Yeah, that's accurate.
good looking
But then I would also
poutine.
eat the cheese that she had just shredded, and she would get pissed at me.
Of course.
I love cheese.
It's very
If it
good.
comes out one day that cheese is what causes people to die, I'm dead.
Oh
You're
man.
dead.
Now in the chat, yeah, it's
I'm
Dre
dead.
says smokes poutine is fire. That's
We
the
heard terrible.
from other Montreal people, right? Yeah, that was not real. So I don't know.
But there's a new spot apparently that opened in Berkeley. I don't remember the
Then
name.
B Silver 87 says smokes is whack. It's all about la banquiste. Now we're talking about Montreal poutine though. We're getting
Yeah.
to
What is the best poutine in Montreal?
Here we go.
That's my question.
It depends.
No.
McDonald's
Don't
does it
depend on
really
anything.
well.
If I'm going to Montreal,
McDonald's does they have buffalo chicken poutine at McDonald's.
I'm not going to a
Okay,
fucking
so-
McDonald's to get something good.
It's shockingly good.
You drink Starbucks every day.
The Starbucks is on a higher caliber than McDonald's,
Okay.
sir.
You can
How
also
dare you?
A good accessible spot for poutine if it's really your first time and you don't want to travel out too far. It's La Banquise.
That's what he
They
just
have-
said.
Yeah, but she said
All
she said more
types.
But
French.
she said it right.
They have all types of poutines. They have like meat loaded poutine. They have
Mm-hmm.
vegan poutine. They have everything. There's like
Really light. I like it.
no,
It
it's
looks
like
good.
it's just
Can you do
washing out.
vegan poutine?
Yeah, you
Bacon
can.
poutine? Yeah.
What was the one
No
we
milk
went
in it?
to?
Apparently you can poutine anything. Fish poutine.
Dude, the
ground
best-
beef poutine.
The real shit though is the fries, the gravy, the cheese, and then hot dog pieces.
God
That's
damn.
the winner.
Corn dogs.
Oh,
Fuck
pogos.
my
That is a good
mouth.
point. You put pogos in there.
Pogos.
Jesus,
Pogos
that
don't-
sounds great.
And it's
Fuck's a pogo.
It's a brand in Canada of corn dogs.
When you were gone, Kevin started his low carb diet again, going very well for him.
Well, not today. Not today.
But I didn't realize that. We went to Beep's Burger. Kevin's like, no, I brought some food. I didn't put two and two together that he was doing the diet. I would never do this to a human being unless I thought it was funny. Brought him back a giant milkshake. And you know we have the nugs. We have the
nug policy.
The nug policy here.
nug
Well, I've
policy.
also extended that to mini corn dog policy.
Yeah, mini corn dogs.
Got him 6 mini corn dogs, giant chocolate milkshake. And he goes, hey, just so you know,
Did he eat 'em?
I just started my low carb diet, but I am going to eat these anyway.
I like it because that was you being very
Learn to
sweet.
value a lesson.
That was you being sweet. You weren't doing it to
No,
mock
no,
him.
no.
It was-
It turns out when
No
you
one
guys were
supports a
gone,
diet more than
we
you
all
do.
bonded as a team.
Oh, good, finally.
And had absolutely no problem.
the fuck
A lot of
was I?
technical problems came up.
Yeah, but they just rolled
We
off.
just we
Water
just
the
rolled
duck's
off
back.
our back.
One thing happened and we figured it out.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that thing that
We're
broke
not
down
stressed.
here?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
but
you,
it just
and you
started
figured it
working.
out that it just works again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
This morning it just plugged it in. Everything works fine.
It's so funny because that is
New
literally
phone
our number one solution for everything around here. Not because that's what we do. It just starts working and we're like,
That's
great.
exactly what happened with the switcher. We sent it back and they were like, we
It's fine.
plugged it in and it's totally fine. And we were like, well, okay.
Yeah, working still.
Yeah. Yeah.
Turns out
Worked
hitting
for NASA,
something
worked
and
for
just shutting it off and turning it on again totally works.
Mm-hmm.
Totally works. That is, ladies and gentlemen, 27 minutes of housekeeping.
Jen's birthday, everybody.
That is
Happy
the
birthday,
longest
Jen.
one we've ever done. There you go.
Thank you.
Let's get into a few fun news stories while you're here, Greg. While I've got you.
Yeah, okay.
Because I want to hear your perspective on
Sure,
some
yeah.
things. First news story comes from the Hollywood Reporter. This is not a good thing.
I was going to say, maybe don't lead with, let's get into a few fun news stories. Will Ferrell hospitalized after serious car accident.
He's fine, I think, from what I read this morning when I was sitting in line at Starbucks. But let's read this whole story. This comes from the Hollywood Reporter. This is Ryan Parker writing. Will Ferrell was involved in a serious car accident Thursday night in Orange County. The Hollywood Reporter has confirmed the Saturday Night Live icon was in a two-car crash around 11 p.m., although along Interstate 5, very dangerous place, late at night. Rafael Reynoso, spokesman for the California Highway Patrol, told the Hollywood Reporter. The car Will was in flipped after it was hit by another car. Reynoso said 4 people were in Will's car. They all suffered injuries, non-life-threatening, and were taken to the hospital. It's unclear if Ferrell has been released. Video footage taken at the scene showed Ferrell conscious, talking on his phone while he was being loaded into an ambulance.
Oh, wow.
Neither alcohol nor drugs are suspected in the crash at this time. No citation or arrests have occurred. Reynoso said a rep for Ferrell did not immediately respond for a comment. Now here is what I'm going to tell everyone.
Here we
right
go.
now.
Conspiracy theories. Kevin,
No.
get ready. This is something you have to cut out of the show.
No conspiracy theories here. I want everyone to understand this. Will Ferrell is a national treasure.
100%.
We are failing. We are failing to protect him properly. Do you understand me?
I do.
That is why I want to bring back one of the most cherished mechanisms from the late 80s, early 90s.
Okay.
That I think that Will Ferrell, we should just drive him around. And Kevin, bring it up. This is what we need for Will Ferrell right here. This, if you
The
don't
Pope-mobile.
remember, is the Pope-mobile.
Gotcha.
This is bulletproof, roll-proof. I'm pretty sure it's bomb-proof, and I think it's scratch-proof. I'm not quite sure. I don't see any scratches on it, so I just assume they've made
sure they buffed it
it out
out.
of some lightweight
Also,
ceramic material.
the Pope-mobile always drives slow. It's through parades.
Super slow. Exactly. I'm just saying, keep Will Ferrell safe. He's still making great movies. If you've seen The House, it is one of the funniest movies I've seen in the last 1 year.
It's an enjoyable movie. It's a enjoyable
you watch
plane
it?
movie. Well, I watched it before you did. I told you to watch
Oh,
it.
God,
Don't
it's
try
so
to fucking flip-flop on this story.
You know the part where he's like about to throw. I'm just saying, Will Ferrell.
Will
take care
Ferrell's
of
great.
yourself.
I love Will Ferrell.
Let's all protect
Friend
Will
of the
Ferrell.
show, you know.
Huge friend of the show. Huge.
That's a
dick.
joke if you didn't know. I've never met Will Ferrell.
Huge penis. Now you put this on here, but I'm glad you did.
Oh, yeah. I don't know where are we with the trailer?
We have seen a teaser, but we have not watched this trailer. You want to try to watch it?
Do the Disney trailers get us claimed and fuck
They
up the
have
entire
been
life?
a little more litigious lately.
So, what was the last trailer we did?
Solo? Did you watch? Or you did something
we
different
watched
with Solo?
Solo was fine.
Christopher Robin got his claim, but I think that was WB.
Disney on Marvel stuff tends to fuck with us, right? But on, we can try the Pixar thing and see what happens.
All right, let's do it.
Let's just try it. I haven't watched it. Can we turn this up just a little
One
bit?
of the days,
Okay.
while you were gone, Nick, I made everybody not everybody, Kevin, order chalkboard paint for the wall.
Okay.
Have I pitched this to you yet?
No.
I think we need a giant chalkboard over there. And this is not a joke. This sounds like a Greg joke. It is.
Sure, no.
He already has it. I want them to paint a giant rectangle so we can write, for me on Games Daily and the game shows, number of PS4s sold, stuff like that. The facts I always lose.
Yeah.
But then this would be also shorthand for this of like, cool, WB claims, don't do that. Blah, blah, blah. You can put all these notes up there.
Here's my devil's advocate.
Sure.
People sit around that wall all the time. They're just gonna get it all over their shoulder. What if
But my thing is think where Joey's head is, right? And
Right.
that is like not that high, but like where her neck is, right? That would be the thing up and over like that. I think we could do it, and I also don't think we have to write that low. We could put like,
That's fair.
let me try it.
You do what you gotta do.
Kevin, we gotta do what we gotta do.
Nick, you just gave him permission for this.
I said do what you gotta do.
Yeah, that sounds
But
like
I also told him
permission.
that I would put a sign outside telling people, PR people where to go a year and a half ago, and he didn't follow up on me on that.
Well, no,
one,
you
so.
remember I tried to put up the sign, and then you stopped us.
He put a sticker on the thing, and
We
you
got-
took it off.
We're putting the sticker up.
I did,
Sticker's happening.
and I said, hey, don't do that. It's ugly, and you guys will put it off center, and then I'll stare at it the whole time and be like, why did they put it off
No.
center?
You were like, I don't want people coming.
Yeah, but it turns out people really
Watch
can't
this
find
trailer.
this place, so I was wrong. Let's watch the trailer.
That didn't work.
Make Rocky go now. Incredibles 2.
Did you wash your hands? With soap? Did you dry them?
What? Is this all vegetables? Who wanted all vegetables?
I did. So, are we going to talk about it?
What?
The elephant in the room.
What elephant?
Mom's new job.
It's time to make some wrong things right. Help me bring supers back into the sunlight. We need to change people's perceptions about superheroes, and Elastigirl is our best play.
Better than me?
Whoa! I like Mom's new job.
Bye, sweetie.
I'll watch the kids, no problem.
That's not the way you're supposed to do it, Dad. They want us to do it this
I don't
way.
know that way. Why would they change math? Math is math.
Okay,
Math
Dad.
is math. Hello?
Hey, honey. How are the kids?
Everything's great.
Is she having adolescence?
And Jack?
He's in excellent health.
What the?
Num num cookie.
Oh, God.
Cookie.
Wow, okay. That is freaky.
You know it's crazy, right? To help my family, I gotta leave it. To fix the law, I gotta break it.
You've got to, so our kids can have that choice.
Thank you, young man.
That's awesome.
Combustion imminent? What does that mean? Ah!
It means fire, Robert.
The screen slacker interrupts this program for an important announcement.
Suit up. It might get weird.
I'll be there ASAP.
Where you going, ASAP? You better be back, ASAP.
First off,
Here we go, land on it.
I'm gonna just give him a little bit. I want to take a second right now.
Give him a second,
to
everybody.
explain to everyone that the very liberal use of trumpets in the score of The Incredibles is one of my all-time favorite things any man or woman or human being on this planet's ever done.
Yeah.
Just want you to know that.
Okay.
That punch of that theme, that nasty trumpet that gets just a little too rattly, and,
Sure.
and you can tell the conductor's like, hey, I appreciate you're saving a little bit.
Sure.
Let it go.
Just get out
Let
there.
it go on this next one. Gets me hyped.
Yeah.
Second, this just looks like a really fun, dope continuation of the story. I'm in. What's your thought?
I loved The Incredibles 1. I've been excited for The Incredibles 2. I feel like it's not a great trailer.
Bad trailer.
I don't feel like the trailer gets me incredibly juiced,
Really
as
bad
Cool Greg
trailer.
would say. And I also feel like, is it one of those that, again, kind of give away the entire movie, just in that glance? Okay, Bob Odenkirk, clearly evil.
Awesome.
He's somehow convinced Elastigirl, Mrs. Incredible,
Right.
to go do these jobs or whatever, but like I gotta leave my family to save it, I gotta break the law to, protect everybody. So clearly she's working outside of the means or whatever.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be revealed at the end that he has some horrible plan that then they all need to suit up to go stop.
Yeah.
And that's, I thought Incredibles 1 ended on such a cool note of them all putting on their domino masks. I was like, oh, here we go. We're gonna see them all being a family and fighting all together.
That sounds right, but I don't, knowing Pixar,
Yeah.
I don't think they're gonna tread on ground they've already been on before.
I hope so.
I feel like the team that puts that together is like, would look at that and go, no, this is the exact plot of the first one. People are expecting that. Let's do something different. Like, maybe it's the old, hey, you guys are suiting up, you're coming back, so now the bad guys are coming back too, and they deal with the escalation theme.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, we'll see. I'm not like saying I'm not in. I'm in. I want to see it.
I'm 100%.
And it could be a whole time thing too. I don't know. Maybe they're throwing time on it. Wearing the original costume, I thought was interesting.
Maybe you think it's in the 90s, like Miss Marvel?
Well, no, but I just don't know, why would they throw on their original duds to go talk to them when they have these new cool suits?
I don't know.
Are they trying to hide the fact that they were the Incredibles? Everybody knows they're the Incredibles.
I don't know.
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
It's a great question. They have a cool house, though.
But I'm excited. I'll see this one.
Yeah.
I will go see this in a theater.
Good.
Okay.
Good. This sounds like I think we should all see this.
Okay.
This sounds
Reacts.
like we should get, yeah.
Should we do it where we watch every Incredibles movie leading up to this one
I
and
think
rank them
that would be
definitively?
smart. We should start now.
Okay.
Because I don't know how many, I can't do the math on
Well, there was a lot of
the
direct-to-DVD
Incredibles
ones, you know what I mean?
movies to hear.
Sure.
We don't have to watch the direct-to-DVD movies, just the ones that theatrically were released.
Oh, okay.
There
We have to
was
play
a-
the video game tie-ins?
Yeah,
Like,
we have to do those too. We also have to go back and play the all the Ghostbusters video games.
Thank you.
tie-ins,
I
'cause there's-
appreciate that.
They're
Appreciate that one.
They're loosely based off of the same thing.
That's true.
All right, next news story. This actually happened yesterday. Mr. Yasman 300 brought this to our attention, but we just didn't have time. David Lech to direct Fast and Furious spinoff starring Dwayne Johnson and Jason Statham. The Fast and Furious, what the shit? The Fast and Furious franchise is about to get even more thrilling. EW can exclusively reveal that David Lech Deadpool 2 has officially signed on to direct the untitled Fast and Furious spinoff starring Dwayne Johnson and Jason Statham about their respective characters, Luke Hobbs and Deckard Shaw. The film has been rumored to be called naturally Hobbs and Shaw.
Hobbs and Shaw.
The film is due in theaters July 26, 2019. Lech, who also directed Atomic Blonde and co-directed John Wick, has been the reported frontrunner to helm the film for months. He's known for incredibly visceral stunt driving action sequences and was a stunt double coordinator prior to directing. I'm very excited about this. You haven't seen the John Wick series yet, have you? I think you need to.
Yeah?
It is a movie series that, while others are like, let's take the action genre and spin it on its ear, do something crazy with it, he goes, no, let's purify it as much as humanly possible and deliver the best action film you've seen in decades. This is a guy that his team celebrates stunts, celebrates amazing choreography, celebrates amazing gun kata, whatever the hell they call it. Instead of saying like, hey, we're gonna try to do something different, they go, let's make the perfect version of this. And I fucking love that. And John Wick 1 and 2 are so entertaining because of that. Because they are what they are. They're not trying to be anything other than pure, dumb action movies.
That's such a hard sell for me. Like, I just don't like
so
pure
fun,
dumb. I rarely get out for that, right? I didn't see them. You guys went and saw the Fast and the Furious latest one when I was on the road. I've never seen it since.
See, the Fast and Furious tries to actually inject some level of like heart and family into it. No.
This is his dog was dead, right?
Yeah, his dog dies. It actually makes you sad. It's Keanu Reeves, and it's really fucking cool. And it's just really entertaining the way they choose to do all of it.
Yeah.
It's just very, very creative, very entertaining. So I'm excited for this because I love Fast and Furious, but I'm excited for someone who has a little bit different of a style to come in and direct this movie. Obviously, The Rock, super athletic. What's his name? Statham, very athletic. I think they can pull off a lot of this crazy choreography, so I'm interested to see how they do it.
What was your read when the time I've been gone? There was that profile with The Rock, who's like, yeah, he might not come back for the next Fast movie because of the whole Dominic Toretto.
I think he's 100% coming back for the next Fast movie.
Yeah. Do you think Vin Diesel is?
I don't think you can do Fast without its main character.
Does he own rights in it?
Oh, I'm sure he does on some level, but I also think that
blow my nose, man, this way.
I think at some
Audio
point,
listeners, I'm blowing my nose. Prepare yourself.
Somebody's crunching numbers and going, if The Rock doesn't come back, we're going to lose some money. If Vin doesn't come back, we're going to lose some money. So let's get these guys to them and let them figure this out.
And give them huge paychecks, even bigger paychecks.
Gigantic paychecks. I think maybe he'll. I don't know if he's going to be a main character in the movie because it doesn't sound like he likes working with Vin Diesel that much.
Yeah.
So maybe he'll just be what he was more in like Fast. I think it was 7, where he's in the hospital bed the entire time and then goes, "Daddy's got to go to work."
Daddy's got to go to work.
Randomly, walks over.
Gets a helicopter.
Gets a helicopter
crashed.
from the fucking closet in the helicopter or in the hospital and just takes a machine gun out and starts shooting nothing with it.
Yeah.
It literally doesn't hit a thing with it.
Yeah.
But it's fine.
Question for you now.
Yeah.
Are we starting to see The Rock fade? He was on such a hot streak. Everything was so amazing.
Yeah.
And then I feel like he's had a few movies here where nobody's really cared about him. Probably with Baywatch. Jumanji's done well.
No, but see, that's the thing. Jumanji did very well. In fact, we reported on a story 2 days ago that is Sony's highest-grossing movie of all time, beating Spider-Man.
And also a sequel too.
So yeah, that one killed.
But then like Rampage now,
watch it.
Rampage is the same thing. 5.5 on IGN.
Yeah.
And people are like, eh.
But I mean, I feel like you know what you're gonna get when you see The
It's just an
Rock
action movie.
trying to wrestle a gigantic werewolf. Like
you're seeing his monkey friend try to wrestle a gigantic.
Same
werewolf.
difference. He did the motion capture for all of them.
Oh, did he? I didn't know that.
No,
You should do motion capture.
I know I'd be amazing at it.
Yeah, you should
Well, I'd be
talk to
amazing at anything I try. I'm a champion.
Great point.
Champion.
He conquered video game coverage. He conquered playing video games. He conquered stand-up comedy.
Let me explain to
He
you
conquered jiu-jitsu. He went over there and he fought Gracie Bell and just
there you
fucking
go.
took him down.
Very close across the board. I will say this to speak a little bit more about my praises.
Speak your truth.
Because we don't talk about me enough on the show. I somehow managed to not only thrive, but become almost the head of all of video production at IGN, knowing almost zero about games.
100%. That's a true story.
People would go, Nick, we have to go to the launch event for Fallout 4.
Sure.
Or 3, I think, back when I
Sure,
was
yeah,
in.
it would have been 3.
And I'd go, great, is that a big game?
Yeah. Yeah. How would you have known?
Why?
There was no definitive source at the time on video game
anyone-
news and information. There'd be no way for you to
knowing.
know. Keep your finger on the pulse.
You know, keep your friends closer. And your other friends closer.
I don't know that, but yeah, okay.
That's
Yeah,
where it
that's
is.
one way to do it.
This is fun. All right, let's see what else we got here. Oh, I threw this one on there. I didn't actually get a chance to read this. I just saw the headline. Kev, let's bring this up. There's Fox Studio is shuffling dates around, doing some reshoots.
I can't keep it all straight anymore.
It's very weird because they're in a point where they're, I think, trying to finish the slate because they're still selling the rights to Disney for a lot of these things, so they're just trying to figure this out. New Mutants is actually a movie I'm pretty excited about. This comes from CBR.com. New Mutants movie is going full-fledged horror, says Charlie Heaton. As the production of director Josh Boone's long-awaited The New Mutants prepares for extensive reshoots this summer, it appears as if Fox's X-Men spinoff will lean hard into terror. The film, which debuted a trailer in October, was initially targeted to arrive in theaters this week, but its release date was pushed back first to February 2019 and then to August 2nd, 2019 to play up its horror element and add another character. It's been rumored that as much as 50% of the feature could be reshot.
That always works out well.
Stranger Things star Charlie Heaton, who played Cannonball in The New Mutants, has confirmed the emphasis on horror. Quote, it's a story about these characters coming to grips with who they are, and it's a horror X-Men movie, which we haven't seen before. I like for an X-Men movie, yeah. I think we're going to go full-fledged horror, he told Entertainment Weekly. Without saying too much, I really don't want to give away too much what it's about. It's very under wraps, but it is, in terms of anything we've seen in the X-Men world, it definitely is a horror film. It's scarier than anything we've seen in the genre. I hate when they quote people directly without taking some of the parts out. It's just annoying.
Trying to read someone's quote that isn't a prepared PR statement is very difficult.
It's difficult.
Because when you're just talking as a human being and someone then direct quotes that, it gets really jumbled. And you try to read it, but they're talking their voice, their cadence.
Well, two things. One, I don't read very well out loud anyway, and Kevin always makes fun of me.
No,
so it could be that I screwed up half that sentence. Two, I like how you are literally looking like Ryu from Street Fighter 4
Thank
right
you,
now.
that's what I was going for. A little bit of rainbow too.
Yeah. Beautiful.
See, you get a cake from Susie Cakes, you also get a costume. Little cosplay. You like this? Is it doing it for you? Exactly. I'll Hadouken you later.
I'll say this, I didn't see anyone else get a ribbon around their cake, so you're special.
They knew it was her birthday.
Sorry, I'm very distracted.
Now, you can't see Jen, but she is delicately rubbing her fingers against the buttons of the top of her dress right now. And it's freaking me out,
Don't worry about it.
but also
Turning
making
on.
me feel things I haven't felt in a really long time. So there's that. Speaking of feeling things you haven't felt in a really long time, let's go over to Variety.com. You put this news story on there, but I will read it because it's in front of me. James McAvoy, Bill Hader in talks for It Chapter 2, with Jessica Chastain officially on board. It Chapter 2. New Line has now begun zeroing in on who will play the rest of the Losers Club, with James McAvoy and Bill Hader in talks to join the next installment. Did you see It?
Sure did.
How do you feel about this?
Loved it. I'm excited for more of it.
Yeah. Is this good casting in your opinion?
I don't feel like I know enough in general. I like these people. I like Jessica Chastain. I like Bill Hader. I like McAvoy, or what is it?
James McAvoy.
Yeah. He's Xavier. He'll always be. He's just Professor X. You know what I mean? Exactly.
Ooh, don't do it. Why are you putting your hands on your forehead? It helps me concentrate.
He's such a good actor.
They're great. They're both great actors.
Yeah. Still haven't seen Split.
Bill Hader.
It's really good.
Is he that great?
Bill Hader's hilarious.
Bill Hader
And
is
how dare you.
BB-88, part of BB-88's voice. So there you go.
No,
that usually answers your own question right there. Is
that true?
That is true. That is
I
true.
have no idea if that's true or not.
Go ahead and Google it.
But I hope
Google
it's
it
true.
live right now in the little URL box. You coward, stop leaning back. Google it. Google it.
I'm fighting the sickness.
Chat, tell them, Google it.
Let's see what the chat has to say.
I won't do it.
Chat says Google it.
Google
Chat
it.
just says Google it.
Google it.
And that's what they said.
Google it.
Google it. Hey, Google it.
Google it.
Hey, Google it.
Hey, Google it.
Hey,
Google it.
Well, for fans of It Too, congratulations, you've got a cast.
What do you think? Do you care?
Nah, I don't see. I don't like.
You
horror
didn't see
movies.
it? Oh, right.
I
Yeah,
don't like horror movies that much.
you're a big wuss.
I'll see it eventually,
It's
but
really good.
it doesn't speak to me.
Yeah.
It doesn't speak to me.
We had a great time. We all went and saw it in IMAX. It was great.
That sounds
Did
good.
we all go see it?
All the important people went and saw it in IMAX. It was great. I
Kevin.
was there. Jen was there. Joey was there.
Oh, okay. Joe.
Gia was there. Tim was there. I assume Cool Greg was there.
No, probably. He's everywhere.
He's like the night.
omnipresent.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, bring up this next story.
This
comes
is for
from
you,
Deadline.
Kevin.
MoviePass launches new bundle with bankrupt iHeartRadio. Here's what it means. This morning, MoviePass announced a new bundle with iHeartRadio where for $29.95, new subscribers get to see 4 2D movies a month for 3 months with a free 3-month extended trial of the latter's all-access on-demand music feature.
There you go, dorks. Y'all love this MoviePass so much. Get some iHeartRadio in there
I
too.
don't want to pay $30 for iHeartRadio. I have
doesn't
fucking
want to?
Spotify. It's
Well,
dope.
but now, think about now. You can take, knock it out. Knock out $2 of it.
Knock it out. Knock it out. Knock it out. Knock it out. I don't know. Kevin has told me to get MoviePass. I gotta get MoviePass. It's like
You go
less
to the
than
movies a
$9.
lot. Yeah, you should probably get MoviePass.
right now, Nick.
I got a show.
He's
to
in
do,
the middle of a
Kevin.
show, man.
I just don't.
Do it. It'll make
You got to keep it on.
people will like it.
We got to keep
Time.
the show on rails. You
I
can't come
just
off rails.
don't have.
Who has the
time,
time,
Kevin?
Who has the time?
We
Kevin?
I don't know who produces this show, but they always tell me no sports and don't sign up for things that might take 15 minutes of dead airtime.
It's 2
on the show.
seconds.
You say that, but he's got to put a credit card in there.
There's a whole
Which
credit
means
card
he's got to
thing.
break out the credit card. He's got to figure out the expiration date. He's got to call D. Do we have the $10 to give him a movie
I gotta look at the
pass?
card because it's all been weared
You
off.
flip it
and I don't
over.
know
What's the
going on.
CVC code or whatever the
Why do
fuck?
they have
Oh my
those
god.
things?
What's your billing zip code? Jeez Louise.
They did it all for the nookie.
Yeah, come on.
The nookie.
Come on.
So you can take that cookie.
Yeah!
All right, Greggy, that's it for news. Let's go into some tips, and then we're gonna finish this week's strong.
I do want to say real quick.
Yeah.
1 minute until Portillo's officially advances to the Elite Eight. And we have our final competitor.
How close are we on this? 40?
Poll is ending.
47.
Well, I think when the poll ends, it actually goes through and does a little bit of like behind the scenes because it's not updating all the time in real time. When you start, I noticed with some of those giant votes when it was 50-50 with like 5 minutes left that then there'd
It
be
actually
like
had to go a little more
there'd be
granular.
yeah.
Smart.
So we'll see.
While you finish that, let's go into some
God,
tips.
look at this. Jen, look at this
if you guys,
muscle.
look at that. God damn,
You know what I'm saying? We
I
have the
mean,
bandana.
when you it's just if you stroked the top ones, it wouldn't be as sexy. The bottom ones, it's the mid-tier ones, right around the it's. You look like Rambo right now.
I want screen caps this. I'll frame that for you.
There you go. There you go. Panks181 says, Nick, the one-by-one vid you did with Altano, a one-on-one vid you did with Altano last year pushed me to finally start losing weight. I still have a ways to go, but today for the first time in a while, the first number on my scale was a 3, not a 4. Holy shit.
Congratulations, man. That's awesome.
Keep it going. See this right here? Stay away from that.
Don't eat this cake.
Don't eat that.
If you work at Comic Outpost Experiences, do not go eat the cake.
Man, they're gonna eat the shit out of this cake. Antman0208 says, hey guys, I will be unable to watch the show for 2 weeks due to me being trained for a supervisor role at my job. It sucks that I won't be able to talk to you all live, but I will be here in spirit. Well, the best part about that is, well, A, thank you for being here now, and B, we post this on YouTube every day. So if you're there and you're watching it right now, stop for a second.
Also,
Whatever
you could
do,
quit this job.
hit that subscribe button. Hit
On
that
YouTube?
subscribe button right now on YouTube.
YouTube.com/Kind of
Leave
Funny.
us a comment. Let us know what your favorite kind of cake is and whether or not you care about New Mutants, because I'm willing to bet you probably don't. CJ Rendell
Portillo's
said,
has officially won, everyone.
ladies and gentlemen,
We have
advancing
your
to
lead.
the next round. Well, they don't care. CJ Rendell has given us a cheer and said, happy birthday, Jen.
Hey!
Nana Enchilada gave us 500 cheers. Says, hey, Uncle Nick and Jen, first time tipping. Thanks for all the awesome content. Love you guys. X Justified says, hey, Nick and Greg, had a great time at the Mizzou meetup, and despite almost dying on the way back to Oklahoma, I am here to watch live. Keep being awesome.
I assume nodded off at the wheel. Maybe you should have stayed in Columbia overnight. A lot of affordable hotel rooms there.
Yeah.
You didn't need to drive home, but I'm glad you're alive. I'm glad you made it. And it was a great time. Missouri was awesome. Thanks to everybody who came out to CJ's for the meet and greet. And of course, the dozens and dozens and dozens of Mizzou students who I apparently sent to Mizzou who came up to us on campus and found us and did awesome stuff.
That's awesome.
It was awesome.
I can't wait to see you guys did a vlog about it, right?
We did a vlog and then we did the actual Microsoft video. Well, they're sponsored by Microsoft,
Yeah.
but that's how we've been calling it. Because there's the polished Microsoft video about how Mizzou made me talking here in the studio about what that meant to me, then going there and interviewing my professors, showing off the school, talking about what the journalism school is all about. And then, the vlog is me and Tim going to Shakespeare's, me and Tim going to CJ's, me and Tim on the basketball court of the Mizzou Arena, and all this. It's just awesome. It was awesome.
Did you have that moment with your professor where you pulled him aside and said, now the student becomes the master?
No.
Now the student becomes the master.
I didn't do that.
And then he goes, strike me down and I will become more powerful than you could ever imagine.
I did. We were talking. We went to the bar as soon as we got there.
In the teeth.
Tim and I went out with one of my mentors as soon as we got there, and he was talking about it. He already knew Tim. He already knew a lot of stuff, and then that's when it starts getting weird. We're like, oh, you've watched some of the stuff.
Which one?
What have you been watching?
What you been watching?
We work blue at a lot of. Some of them were very professional. Other times I flex and my wife rubs her chest and I wear a headband.
You can't see the chest rubbing, so it's just that much more psychotic on our end. Because you're just staring off of the camera, leering at something, and you don't know what it is.
She might not even be there.
She might not even be there. For all we know, she's not in the room. She hasn't said a damn thing in like 5 hours. It's fine. Your hair looks fantastic, though. I like it lighter. Nice. Let's see. Skizup gave us a tip. Hey, Jamie. Says, my friend Jeff.
She drove in from Arkansas to be part of this meet and greet.
That's awesome. So my friend Jeff says, thanks for being kind to the elderly. And I say thanks again for coming out. It means the world. Had a wonderful time. Love you all.
What she's talking about is, of course, Jamie Skizup works at a GameStop. That's what we always see her in Vegas, usually at the GameStop manager expo with that. Her friend Jeff is a customer that comes into GameStop all the time. Over the last 4 years, I think it was, could be misquoting there, they become friends, so they drove in together to come be part of the meet and greet again.
That's nice.
It's awesome.
That's nice. Lesbian Jedi has given us 560 cheers and said, happy birthday, Jen. Trevor the Jones says, 2 birthday taxes are in order. I am now 21 years of age. Most importantly, as a recovering addict alcoholic, I celebrated my first year of sobriety. Nice.
Yay!
Thank you for the smiles throughout this beautiful year. We'll keep going, brother. Game Jumper X says, is anyone else using the Quippy app? It's an amazing photo challenge app that Brittany from What's Good Gaming made. Everyone come and have fun. Find on there as Aaron. I guess you can find Aaron on there as Aaron. This is Game Jumper X.
I did not hear about it. I do not know about it. But a good job, Brittany. Everybody go play.
Make that money. Make that Skrilla. J. King Kong says, hey guys, in the Eric Castro episode of GOG at the 5350 mark, Greg said, when weed is legal, y'all do a GOG high AF. Make it happen, boys. Love y'all. Here's a fun clip.
Yeah, we forgot about that. That was going to be not that part. We talked about it when we were running up to weed being legal, and then of course we're very busy.
Yeah.
And none of us are actually motivated to do drugs.
I'm not
because we took a dare pledge, ladies and gentlemen.
Mothers
when that fucking dog thing came in, remember the dog McGruff, and he was like, sign this pledge card saying you won't do illegal substances. I signed it.
Sign it.
And Greg Miller is a man of his fucking word. All right. So me and McGruff aren't gonna be doing no drugs anytime soon for your amusement. Maybe we'll do them one day. I don't know.
Drugs are bad.
That's what he told me.
Unless you enjoy them, in which case enjoy responsibly.
Oh, if it's illegal too now. So
I don't know. That's the thing. Can we walk in and buy marijuana? Nobody knows.
Yeah, you can.
What I don't understand now is what McGruff thinks of this. Has there been a comedy skit? I'm gonna give you gold, anyone who wants to do it. Kevin, give me a camera one.
Give them one. Kevin, give them the one.
What I'm looking for here, internet people who make good comedy vids and have a budget and free time. Get the McGruff the Crime Dog costume. Yeah. How does he deal with his fucking career being founded on telling people
his
not
whole life
to do
is
drugs?
A lie.
Not to do these drugs. But here he is at the bar, glasses scotch there, head in his hands. The world is changing. Is he adapting with it? Or is he like still just set in his ways? Where he's like, nah, drugs will always be bad. But then we can bring in President Reagan, who's like, well, the times have changed. Like, when did, and he's talking to a picture of President Reagan.
Yeah,
when did they change, Ronnie?
Died
when
quite a while
did
ago.
they, Ronnie?
Yeah.
Well, you know, it's like McGruff's got the demons of Vietnam in his head too. He was over there.
McGruff, maybe the reason McGruff fights against the war on drugs so much is because he himself has his own drug demons. You see what I'm saying? Like, maybe if people in McGruff's inner circle were being honest with him, if they were real fucking friends, they would pull him aside and be like, this is an intervention, McGruff. You've had a problem for years.
He started off just sniffing the drugs.
Yeah.
But then once he got that first taste by accident, he goes harder and harder and harder. Now
once he got that sweet,
that was actually a Family Guy,
sweet,
wasn't it, actually?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, don't tell Seth MacFarlane we're using that idea.
Well, Seth MacFarlane steals from people anyway.
What are you saying? Don't say things you can't back up. Kevin Market, you're going to have to cut that out.
I put that out there. He's a thief.
Did he?
No.
Is that one of the things? Is he like a Carlos Mencia?
Nope,
Wasn't it?
not in the least.
Okay.
I just want to take a piss out of him because he's super successful and I'm jealous.
Family Guy's real good.
Family Guy's fucking hilarious. Okay. Take the piss out of him.
I'm congratulating our Elite Eight. Hold on. Well, don't hold on. Do your show.
Okay. The Shockster has given us our final tip and says, say it slowly and sexy. Baby, Bukaki me. I love you. That was definitely worth $5. Love you, Nick. I feel like I didn't do it right.
No, not at all.
Give me the one. Baby, Bukaki. You're dumb. All right, let's go into PS I Love This Best Friend XOXO. This is your opportunity to shout someone out who's doing dope shit in our community. Go to kindoffunny.com/bestfriend, fill that form out, and we'll read it here on the show. Mario, not Bros, making those sweet, sweet raps, is shouting out John Bernardo. Says John is an absolutely phenomenal human being. Right after I announced I had a show, he got in contact with me telling me he could make some music for the show for me, gave me a link to his SoundCloud, and I ended up using a dope song he made for free.
Dope.
Not only that, but after the first episode about Greg, he made me a logo for the show, not so it would look better. And after, just so it looked better. And after my episode about Alana, he offered to make all of the thumbnails so they would look better. Since I'm still learning and mine weren't great. John is an amazing, sweet, supportive guy who helped me make the show better out of the kindness of his heart. Thanks, John. That's really nice. That's really nice. You know what else is nice? Free shit. And each and every day here on the Kind of Funny Morning Show, we give a game away for free. And I know a lot of you new listeners are like, what? I've never heard of that before. How do I win? Well, it's very simple. If you're watching live with us from 11 a.m. to roughly 12:08 every day, why do we end there? I don't know. You can just be in the Twitch chat, hanging out with everyone else, and just having just a great old time. If you want to take it one step further and be closer to my heart, you can use your Amazon
Closer
Prime.
to his heart.
Closer to the heart. Closer to the heart.
Wow, we went to two different songs on that one.
Yeah, we did. I don't even know if I'm singing the right lyrics. You can be a Twitch subscriber.
You're not.
How do you do that? Well, if you have Amazon Prime, you get one free Twitch Prime subscription. Here is your daily reminder. Mine is almost up for renewal. I gave it to Snowbike Mike. Now I'm giving it to, I gave it to Jay Jamrow before that. Now I'm giving it to Teddy Chinaris is getting mine next because he's a member of the community who is streaming and I want to support that. And because, don't clap, because it's free. That's why. It takes literally zero of my hard-earned dollars to do this, and that's why it's important that you guys do it right now. Take a moment. Thank you, I appreciate that. If you're already supporting us at the $2 or above level on patreon.com/kindoffunnygames or patreon.com/kindoffunny, you get entered to win. You also get all the cool perks of the $1 above level. Let me tell you, we had a great pre-show for GOG last week, where we just kept talking and talking and talking, and finally I realized what a pain in the ass it is to get people to shut the hell up so I can start the podcast. And I sympathize with Greg, but I'm never going to tell him that. And am I going to learn from that and from now on not do that? No. Pain in the ass.
Of course not. You're not going to do it.
They just keep talking.
Yeah.
You wait for a natural break. You don't want to be a dick. Finally, I just was there. I was like, shut up. I had Jared on. I was like, Jared, shut up.
Oh, Jared's on GOG?
Yeah, he was just here. I was like, you want to come on?
Was it Joey, Andy, and Jared?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it was fun.
That's going to be a good show.
We did 2 great topics. We did what's in your Kind of Funny starter kit for each one of us.
What does that mean?
It means just if I had a starter kit for Nick, what would be in that kit?
Oh, that is fun. Okay,
That's
cool.
a fun one.
Starbucks.
And then, absolutely.
Nice coffee,
absolutely.
right?
Well, don't ruin it. Save the show.
Well, I
wasn't
on the show.
We also did which celebrity would you bring back from the dead? And we did a caveat with that. What era of that celebrity would you bring back?
Fuck, that's a fun show.
It's a fun show.
Why am I all the ones like, oh, Kevin shit his pants? Let's talk about that.
Well, that's also fun. I shit my pants in Vegas 2 GameStop expos ago.
Really?
Yeah, we were sitting there and I had an upset stomach and I was like, and I had to go to the bathroom.
Just throw away your underwear?
No, it wasn't that bad. But it was just a little bit where you're like, there's a little too much lubrication between the cheeks. What happened there?
Shitting your pants.
Yeah, I don't think that's shitting.
If a little shit comes out, it's shitting your pants.
That's a shard.
That's a shard.
A shard. Oh, hold on, Jean-Vive St. Ange, your 30th birthday. You have something to say. Come say it to the microphone. Also, remember on subreddit, Kevin, there's more and more talk about having a mic over there. I agree. I want to figure it out with you. I love you.
What do you mean? I'm right here, dude. What do
No,
you mean?
not you, moron. The mic over there for guests. Like when Andy comes in and does his stupid pull-up back thing and then somehow gets sick. Whatever.
Hi.
Hi, talk about shit in your pants.
We've had this discussion, Kevin and I, before, and I can guarantee you that everybody once in their lifetime will poop their pants.
Like properly shit your pants though.
No.
There's a difference with like a little smear of crap because
That
you
still
thought it was a
counts
fart.
as
Gross.
shitting your
No,
pants.
if
great word.
it
It's
doesn't,
perfect.
if it doesn't touch your if you don't have to change your underwear, you didn't shit your pants.
If the inside of your cheeks don't look like an ink blot painting,
Yeah, exactly.
you didn't shit your pants.
Yeah.
But I have been there. When I was in early teens, I shit so bad that I had to go into the bathroom, take my underwear off, throw them out.
Yeah. I've
Done.
heard
Those are
stories
done.
of close friends who had to, in an airplane, go and throw out their underwear.
Yeah.
Yeah, as a 30-year-old woman
Horrifying.
today, I have a big reveal. It happened to me.
Ooh, that's bad for women too, because y'all wear small underwear and it just splits it.
Oh yeah, well
it
it
just
wasn't that
splits
bad.
it.
I was more in the situation like yours, where I got food poisoning while on a flight from Chicago to Montreal, and I had to puke in the lavatory.
No, that's not
But
fun.
there's a lot of muscle pressure that comes with that.
Oh, that's what you do.
Yeah.
Oh.
But it was not critical. It wasn't crazy. I had a good moment of panic.
Yeah.
Anyway, it happens, everybody. Embrace it. It's like periods. They're normal.
I've shit my pants multiple times.
Well, yeah,
And
but
it's not
you're
because I'm
famous
sick
for
at
not
all.
being
It's
able to
just
control yourself.
I eat a lot of wings and it's gross down there.
Yeah. Sometimes it happens.
Yeah.
You think you're gonna shit, and you just have to find the nearest place to do it.
Well, I've learned. I've just learned my lesson.
That's
The worst
scary.
And I
when-
forgot. And I was here's the
You're
thing.
like a big man.
On this
You've
Mizzou-
got bear-sized shits, and we all know
On this Missouri trip, I've remembered another story. Looked over there. I was like, "Oh, this is Harpo's. Everybody drags the goalpost here. You drink." And I looked over. I'm like, "Oh, and I shit in that bush a long time ago."
Yeah.
Yeah.
You shit in a lot of bushes.
Well, I'm not gonna shit in the street like a maniac.
No.
I want some privacy in this
the
horrible situation.
Given the options, yes, I think you chose the right between
Okay.
the two of shitting in the street in front of everyone, or at least hiding a little bit of your shit
Yeah.
in a bush. I'm just saying, in my 38 years on this planet, never once have I ever found myself in a situation where I feel the need to shit in a bush.
Yo. No, me neither. And I know multiple people who's that happened to. That being said, if you spread Greg's ass cheeks, it's like buffalo sauce in a shag carpet. Goodbye.
Ew. What
That
the
was graphic.
There was no need
That
to
was
say that, whether it be
super
true or
graphic.
not.
I appreciate her. That's why I
But
love
that
her.
was.
She wants to
That
come
was-
in here and
yeah.
try to go out on the grossest, most obscene note possible.
Oh
Does
my
not
god.
even have anything to do with.
I think she won that. I think she won
I
that.
don't think
already.
there was a fight.
No, but whatever she did, she took it up to second level, and she's the winner for today. But she's not the only winner, ladies.
Who's
and
the other
gentlemen. To
winner
bring
for
it back to the giveaway. Congratulations from the Twitch chat. Atomized has won Walk in the Dark on Xbox One. Congratulations, you're the winner for Friday. I bet your day wasn't going so well, and now it's better, and you're welcome. You're welcome. But thank you for the support as well, Greg.
Yeah.
Let's take it to the 3 and 3.
The 3 and 3. 3 questions from the normies. 3 questions from our sub-only mode.
I
One of
stopped
the
calling them
benefits-
normies because I feel like that is insulting. I call them pedestrians now. Just the normal
Sure, okay.
pedestrians that are walking
That's
around.
a today thing?
Yeah, I just made that up right now.
Okay.
And I'll forget about it on Monday and start calling them the normies
My
again
war
because
is
that's
over.
much better. Ba-bum, bum, ba-bum. Ba-bum, bum, ba-bum. I just started singing Terminator. Let's see. The Trevor Jones says, "What does the painter do when he gets a cold? He puts on another coat."
Ba-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Now, Nick, Greg, what PSA mascot has failed the most in their pleas? Which one is getting blown in the back of a Jamba Juice right
Jesus
now?
Christ. Well, the Noid never made me avoid pizza, so that he definitely fucking failed.
He also became some sort of like terrorist, right? And that's why they had to yank the Noid.
Yeah, well-
Jared fucking Petty, of course, and with his vast
talked
library
about this before.
of complete useless information.
This isn't useless,
told
this is a great
us
story.
The entire lineage of the Noid.
Oh.
From like who came up with it,
Oh,
all the way
yeah,
to
that
its
sounds like
original
something Jared would
TV run, to then of course its fall from grace.
Yeah, some guy had a split with reality. Yeah, and went to kill some people. I don't know if he did, but when
Called
he
himself
stopped,
the Noid.
it was called no. It was that. Why did you do this? Well, the Noid told me to do it. or
All
whatever.
right.
And they were like, Domino's like, all right, we're no longer using the Noid.
Good thing you
He
didn't say
ruins
Domino's
pizzas.
Pizza told me to do this, because then that would have just put that whole franchise out.
Domino's should have just doubled down on
Yeah,
it
fuck
and had
them.
now because if that happened nowadays, I'd
This
like to
pizza's
see
the bomb.
The commercial is like there's a little podium and the Noid walks up and he like shuffles some cards. Like, I'd like to clear up some things that have happened.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I don't like pizzas. I ruin pizzas. That's what I do. Never. Now let me be as crystal clear as a Noid can be.
Yeah.
Never in my 355 years on this planet and in this dimension would I ever tell somebody to kill somebody else. All right? Domino's. He walks out.
Domino's. He's like, if I want to kill someone, I will do it myself by hiding in your closet, waiting until you go to sleep, and then fucking slashing your throats as silently.
I
and
think he'd
deadly.
kill you with pizza.
I think he would sharpen the edge of the pizza box, slit your throat.
Fuck, that's dark.
Bah! Just invincibles. Ska! Cut your head off.
Wow. Okay.
Right off.
Fair.
Right off. Nick, how long will the Infinity War MCU in review be? Please make it the length of the movie like you guys did with Civil War. That was great. I don't have control over that. Civil War, I think our MCU in review was like 2 hours and 20 minutes. The movie itself is 2 hours and 15 minutes. So it'll be as long as it needs to be for all of us to gush over Infinity War, or for me to find faults in it and everyone to tear it apart.
They ruined my childhood. That'll be you.
Let me tell you, did you watch the new Solo trailer?
Yeah.
That was okay. Yeah. We'll see. I have my trepidations with it, though.
Once bitten, twice shy, they say.
The Indie Boy says, hey, Nick, FYI, the
We know him, Mark.
KFL3 baby was called Gia and a girl. Oh, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. That's
Gia
nice.
Tap Harris, I think, was there
There it
while
is.
they consummated. With her glass of wine going.
She just presided
Thrust
over it.
harder. Flip
You guys
her
think
over.
that- She's like, just thrust harder. I can't do it. I can't do the Gia voice. Can you do the Gia voice?
No, I can't do
She has
the
that
Gia
cute
voice.
lisp that she does.
Yeah.
But I can just see her a little bit like drunk, like encouraging people
Is
to
it a
make love
lisp?
to each other. Just a little.
I've
like,
never
a
thought
little
about it.
thing.
Joey, she has a very definitive voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I always imagine the voice
I got
with
excited.
a thing of red wine.
Oh yeah. Last night, you know, Tim and I were coming back from our trip. While we had been gone, Jen and Gia had been having all sorts of adventures, co-starring Joey Noel.
Hot.
And then Gia and Jen were going to come pick us up. And then when we got all the bags, we realized we weren't going to be able to actually put them all in the car because Tim has a giant bass in his trunk for some reason. And so,
By the way, I don't know if it even uses that bass or if it's even connected anymore.
No.
One time it was like, it's broke, and I was like, did you get it fixed? He's like, it's been broke for like 6 months.
Jen got out of the car and we put the bags in there and they drove away. I didn't even get to talk to Gia. I don't know what's going on in Gia's life. You know what I mean?
Let's hang out with Gia. Let's call her up this weekend and you be hanging out with her.
We're gonna go see Selena tomorrow with her. So I get
Bitty
to
bitty
talk.
bum bum.
Bitty bitty bum bum. Now, real quick,
Bitty bitty
time out.
bum bum.
And we've covered this before on the show. So remember, well, last time we touched base on this, Jen didn't know the story of Selena. You're not allowed to tweet at her and tell her anything about it. Have you looked into it? Has it been spoiled for you yet? Great, perfect. Just making sure.
Jen, who has been answering emails violently for the last hour, has probably not used one iota of my mental power to think
Well, I mean,
about
another
a movie
time.
that came out. Everyone says, "Oh, like, how do you not know Selena?" I'm like,
Stop!
she
Don't
didn't make.
say anything about her. Don't
I'm just
ruin
saying
this.
she didn't penetrate largely
Canada.
into the American market.
She totally penetrated into.
So she would not have
I
gotten.
could fall in love with you.
She started to get big, and then
baby.
she didn't make her way to Canada. I just want you to know, like, Canada still wearing acid wash jeans from the 80s because they think those are cool. That's how far back
That's true.
Canada is.
She owns a lot of those acid wash jeans.
You get to Canada and they're like, have you heard of this new band? It's called Wham. And you're like, oh, I think he died. I think he's
Oh,
dead.
wake me up. All right, let's go.
All right, we're in settling mode. Nick, you grew up in California. Says get buckets. The fuck does
And then
that
he comes
mean?
back with tons of Mexicans. They're saying that you knew Selena. You know Selena was a big deal.
No, she wasn't.
You suck.
She wasn't a big deal. I'm sorry, she wasn't. Everyone, she wasn't a big deal. You know what's a big deal? Madonna, Janet Jackson.
Drewski 2K
Cyndi
says,
Lauper,
Greg,
those are
are you
big
going to play
deals.
Friday the 13th this weekend? It's 130% XP. No, I will not. Tonight, I'm taking my lovely wife out for her birthday to an amazing restaurant for an amazing dinner. She's winking at me. She's rubbing her thing again, too.
There you go.
And then tomorrow, we're going to go see Selena. At some point, I need to get on the platinum of God of War here. You know what I mean? I got a lot more God of War to do. Hold on, I'm sorry. Then Sunday, going out to dinner with Gavin Hammond, the voice of Kenny the Walking Dead, and Panda Musk, who's visiting from Australia. Kevin from KindaFunny.com in the press pool, you have something to say.
Yeah, how's the Monster Hunter DLC?
The Mega Man stuff?
Just all.
They just dropped Mega Man.
The new monster. Did you get?
I haven't played them yet. Mega Man did drop this week and has a very, because I want my Palico to look like Mega Man.
Sure.
So I am, at some point, maybe Sunday. We're not doing anything Sunday morning like I said, right? No, we're not.
Bon.
Thank you. So I think Sunday would be a good time to get in there and get my Mega Man tickets, because it seems like an easy one. You want to get it with me?
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
It's weird, but for whatever reason, I've conditioned myself to end this show at 12:08 every single day. A lot of people say, it's
12:09.
End it 10 minutes earlier and you'll be on time. And I say, fuck you.
Live your
Ladies
life.
and gentlemen, I'm living the life. Hey.
And don't go change now, baby. Real quick before you sign off, though, remember,
Yes.
God, you're fucking back so good. Remember, the round 4 here, the Elite 8 of the Kinda Funny tournament is all weekend long. After Games Daily, I'll put up all 4 polls at once. They roll through Monday morning. Be out there to vote. And have fun with it. It's all of us being dumb with our best friends.
Of course. And while you're having fun out there, ladies and gentlemen, remember one thing. It is Friday. We love you. Thank you guys so much for joining us all week. Thank you for bearing with us on some of the technical Technical. Oh yeah, it's a ribbon. Yay! I love when they used to do this. It's an Olympic sport, by the way. Of
course it is.
Thank you for bearing with us with our technical problems. We love you very much.
We have technical problems today?
Yeah, we had a couple last week.
What happened? Oh, today, though.
No, not today. I'm just letting
Like, I
people
mean,
know.
I'm
Thank you
running
for-
a ribbon over your mic right now.
There it is. That must be great for the audio listeners. Until next time, I'll be back on Monday, 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Stay tuned for Kinda Funny Games Daily. And if you're watching this on YouTube, hey, we do another live show. It's called Kinda Funny Games Daily. Go over to youtube.com/KindaFunnyGames. Check that out. Hit subscribe on both. And have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Kevin, please cut the feed.